Hey Virgo, good morning. I'm here with your weekly reading. Now the cards have been pre-shuffled, so we can jump right into it. But I will pray over the cards also just for you. Spirits, gods, and goddesses, powers of the universe, I ask for some guidance for the collective consciousness of Virgo. Show them what they need with this spirit-led reading. Assist them through Mercury retrograde and throughout the spring. So mote it be. Truly, truly, truly. All right, let's get started. Now, before I started to draw the cards, I just wanted to say that during this Mercury retrograde, don't be ashamed to take some time for self, to reevaluate what's going on in your life, to reevaluate where you're going. Some say don't start new projects, but I see a lot of people starting them. That is entirely up to you, but I wanted to say take some time out for self. Dig into your heart and see what no longer serves you. Okay? Like all the other signs, let's make this a beautiful 2019. So let's see. Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do you have for the sign of Virgo? Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do you have for the sign of Virgo? Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do you have for the sign of Virgo? Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do you have for the sign of Virgo? Ooh, nice, nice, nice. I'm a little jealous right now. I see you. Spirits, gods, and goddesses. What do you have for the center? Wow. This is a confirmation reading for you. Well, not for all, for many. Okay. I know y'all probably heard that. Ooh, and a soulmate card for you at the end. All right, let's see what we got. All right, the first card off top is the Lady of the Gift. So you can see right here. Okay. Now, this is all about what's currently going on in your life, which is generosity. You're being very generous to people right now and to yourself. Yesterday, I pulled this card for Taurus people, and I told them to be a little generous. So, for the Pisces that aren't being generous to self, I'm just going to toss that out there. Go ahead and be a little generous to yourself because that is important. But besides that, you are being very generous to yourself right now. You are open to receiving. You're not withholding anymore. You're flowing. You're like, you know what, 2018 and 2017 probably weren't the best for me. So this year around 2019, I'm going to become the Lady of the Gift. I'm going to allow the gift of life to come and hit me. All the wonders and amazements that come from Mother Earth, from Father Sky, from the gods, goddesses, angels, fae, so forth, so on, ancestral spirits. So you really got a self-generous thing. You're treating yourself good right now. You're being generous. You're not holding back. You're not... You know, you look out for other people, but you're really looking out for yourself, and that's good. So continue to allow that generosity of self towards self, okay? And this leads you into the word Lord card, you know, which is all about communication, praise, and a little dishonesty. Okay, now I'm not sensing that dishonesty is coming from you because you are the word Lord, the picture within itself, which is a man sitting there, or a woman, you know, a woman, sitting there just journaling, you know, deep into their experience, writing down all the things that they experienced at the end of the day, journaling the praise that they get, journaling the new forms of communication that they've built, you know, but you do sense a little bit of dishonesty, but I wouldn't worry about that too much. Those people are gonna fade. I do sense it's currently a person in your life, a man or a woman, and they are not the twin soul flames, so don't worry too much. Okay, they're more like a, I guess you could say karmic. I try not to say that too much. There's someone in your life that is not going to be there for long, and you're going to peep right through that because after the word Lord, you know, the whole dishonesty, you're the arrow master off top. You are automatically hitting the mark on everything that you're doing. That's not making the dishonest person happy at all. You have your intention set. Your intention is so set in stone right now. There is nothing or anyone that can sway you from it, and that's an amazing thing because that's going to help you to actually detach from the things that don't benefit you, that don't benefit your growth, that don't benefit your evolution into lining up to this card. I'm going to get into that, don't worry. You're detaching from things that no longer serve you well. People, hell, family members, habits, etc., etc., etc. And you're doing that by being the Arrow Master. The Arrow Master is all about knowing how to hit the mark. No matter what, the Arrow Master will always hit the mark. And that's what you are right now. And you have to continue to hit the mark, because if you don't, someone won't be having a fun summer. If you know what I mean. All right. The word Lord did have a little bit of dishonesty, but that's not from you. That's coming from another person. And I do sense maybe one or two might be a little dishonest with self. Stop being dishonest with yourself. It's not going to get you anywhere getting to the Arrow Master. So if you are being a little dishonest with yourself, stop. And if you're being dishonest with other people, please stop. We have enough dishonesty in the world, okay? But I'm not sensing it's directly from you. It's mostly someone else. But when you manage to detach by using your intention and only focusing on what it is, believe what it is you're trying to achieve, believe it or not, you're going to run into the sacred union. And this is actually the twin flame, the soulmate, the significant other, the person you want to be with for the rest of your life, whatever you wish to call him or her. They're going to walk in. I mean, it's a beautiful partnership. I mean, if you're a guy, you love the hell out of her. Like, you would raise your sword and die for that person. If you're a girl, you just, you kind of want your knight in shining armor to sweep you up. But sadly enough, ladies, if you're a cross watcher, when he shows up, his armor's not going to be shiny. Because as they say, soldiers with shiny armor never fight. The shiny armor soldier usually stands inside and protects the king only. He never sees any action. So expect that person to come into your life, ladies, a little banged up, armor kind of damaged, maybe a little rusty if you fell into the water once or twice. So let's recap real quick, all right? You already got a lot of generosity going in. You're receiving the love. You're no longer withholding. Excellent. You learned that lesson. The word Lord, communication, praise. This isn't praise just to self. This is praise from people that have been in your corner. I mean, you're like, you're doing a damn thing, and people are praising you. So if they are, allow them. There's nothing egotistical about patting yourself on the back after you really busted your butt and achieved something, okay? Next up, you're going to see that little bit of dishonesty. For the ones that have that dishonesty going on, cut it out, work on it. It's not good for you 2019, okay? You want to be the Arrow Master. For those that are the Arrow Master, continue to hit your intention. Continue to hit everything that you have been doing. Detach from things that no longer serve you. And that can include old loves. And you will continue to hit the mark. If you're not hitting the mark, work through that dishonesty that might be coming towards you or that you might be sending out. And then you will become the Arrow Master. You will then start to hit the mark. You will then start to gain a deeper understanding of the intention and how your intention flows. For those that have already set their intention, it's powerful as hell. I'm not going to lie to you. It's fueled by the rocket that shoots the spaceship into space. Whoosh. And then, of course, when you hit all the mark, even those that aren't hitting the mark, continue to hit the mark. And you will walk into her or him or them. But for those that are hitting the mark, you got something great coming your way. Just promise me something. When this person comes into your life, make it work. We have too many people throwing it away, whether it's a twin flame, soulmate, or this relationship. We have too many people tossing it out the door because things get too hard. People aren't wanting to compromise anymore. People aren't willing to be empathetic to one another. It's like empathy is just dying. So when you do meet that significant other, let them know. Ladies, if it's a man, let them know. Men, if it's a lady, let her know. Show her. Because remember, love is simply a word. Real love comes from the action, all right? So on that note, I hope you have a great day. But you got a great outcome coming. But you got to walk it, all right? Thank you for tuning in. I wish you a great day, peace, and many blessings, and take care. What's going on, Pisces? I'm here for your weekly reading. Today I'll be using the Oracle cards. I have pre-shuffled ahead of time and meditated on Your sign is a collective whole, so now we will get right into it. Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do we have for Pisces? Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do we have for Pisces? Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do we have for Pisces? Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do we have for Pisces? Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do we have for Pisces? What's going on, Pisces? Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do we have for Pisces? Spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do we have for Pisces? Alright, Pisces, what's going on with you today? Your first card is the resting tree, which indicates the time and the need for patience and stillness. And that intrigues me. I haven't really been focusing too much on Pisces, but I know that now is a great time for introspection due to us getting ready to branch into the more generative times of the year. Ah, yes. Introspection is needed right now, Pisces. This has to do with a soulmate twin flame situation. Your twin flame will not return until you gain the patience and stillness that is required. These things take time. And in order to manifest or re-manifest your soulmate into your life, or your twin flame, whatever you wish to call him or her or them, just know that it's going to take a little patience. So you have to engage in stillness. Stillness will allow you to see the subtle currents that you could not see if you were not open to receiving them, let's say that. So what I want you to do for this week is to really focus on meditation. Take time to rest. Take time to introspect. Take time to gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the way that this spring will affect you. Take time to meditate on everything from what you've prepared over the darker time of the year to what is about to manifest into your life. You still have some time to plant seeds, so I would say do that. That comes when the altar priest shows up. I like her. She's all about preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. Get back into what you were doing. Get back into the prayer that you carried out, the sacred rituals that you would hold, whether it's a new moon, a full moon, a half moon, or whatever moon, whether you work with planetary magic, get back into that. Get back into the preparation of things, because preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual is what's been carrying you so far, so why not allow it to continue to carry you? I sense that this is more of a confirmation for many Pisces, so yeah. Next up is the Desert Prince, survival and false promises. Did you not pay attention to the altar priestess or the resting tree? Come on now, Pisces, how can you bring into your life what you want if you don't take time for patience and stillness and preparation and prayer and sacred ritual? You know that's very vital and that's very important. So how do we enter into the Desert Prince? Whenever I pull this card for people, it can resonate with so many things, but what I'm seeing is you're building slowly a wall that is blocking you from the more feminine energies of self, healing, creativity, so forth and so on. I can tell because the moon is behind you and you're just kicking it with no shirt on, just like, look at me. Well, what you need to do is you need to get back into that altar priestess. So when the next one that comes along, the web weaver, which is of vital importance, which is the conclusion of this reading for you, you'll understand that when you get back into the patience and stillness of things in your preparation, your prayer and sacred ritual, and if you do that, you can avoid the Desert Prince, which is just survival and false promises and a bunch of crap you just want to avoid left and right. If you manage to follow these two, you're going to walk right into the web weaver, which is synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. You're going to see your magic unflow when you know, every action has an equal reaction, or whatever that's called. But you're going to see the cause and effect within your magic, and you're going to see that flow through you with divine intelligence. Because if you look at this card again, you can see the energy that is connecting from that person, you know, to the ground, to the lamp of light, so forth and so on, the universe, etc., etc., etc. So be perceptive. Engage in the resting tree. Engage in the altar priestess. That will help you avoid the desert prince, and that will lead you directly into synchronicity, a deeper connection with the divine intelligence, whoever that is to you, and you're going to get a deeper understanding of the cause and effect in your life, whether you wield it through magic, meditation, whatever floats your boat. All right? So in final, I'll say this. I've noticed that there's a lot of Pisces running around cross-watching. What are you looking for? I mean, I'm doing some cross-watching myself. Just saying. Just saying. All right, so we're going to draw one more for you. See what it is you're looking for. All right, spirits, gods, and goddesses, what do we have for Pisces? Let me know something good for the Pisces. I know they're awesome. All right, but they're looking for something. All right, 7. Hang on. You got the Hawk Prince, just like, I think it was Aries that got it yesterday. This is about spirit communication and paying attention. Pay attention to the universe. Pay attention to the subtle signs that are currently going on in your life. This is going to guide you through the things that you need to guide to, so you can actually run into this card. And, if I can get it to show, this card. All this will lead directly into this, the conclusion, which is continuation of spirit communication, paying attention, asking for help, in reality becoming the Hawk Prince. Because if you look at the hawk, he has his wings, element of air. You can connect that to the element of air from many traditions. Use your brain, okay? Feel with your heart, but use your brain. And allow your sacred ritual to occur, and your prayer and preparation. This is vital. But the most vital message of this entire read for you, Pisces, is stillness, resting tree. Stay grounded within self. Take some healing baths. Go for a walk. But stay perceptive and pay attention. Okay? Alright. That's all I got for you, Pisces. I hope you have a great day. I'm wishing you much happiness, much peace, much love, much blessings, so forth and so on. Now go out and do something great and awesome. Alright, Pisces? I love you, and peace.